You mentioned.
Thanks for your time. Man.
You mentioned Derevyanchenko and Levgan Khytrov.
Yes.
I think safe to say both those guys were blue chip amateurs, or they were blue chip amateurs.
They were amazing amateurs. They had similar amateur careers to Golovkin. I mean, they were both the kind of guys that had 300 amateur wins and a couple of handfuls of losses. So I mean, they're terrific prospects. This is a step-up moment. You know, Derevyanchenko will move up if he wins to the #2 position in the IBF. We're trying to get him a title shot as quickly as we can. He's not a young kid.
That's to answer my next question.
And Khytrov's younger than Derevyanchenko, but also moving into this situation where he's
got short arms. Do you think that's going to hinder him at all going forward in his career?
He's an inside fighter. I mean, he's not gonna fight you from long distance because he's not a huge middleweight.
It doesn't seem like judges have a lot of love for inside fighting right now. That's just my take on watching boxing recently.
Look, if you hurt somebody, you're going to win.
Yeah, of course.
And Derevyanchenko, Khytrov, they both have power. Derevyanchenko's more of a technician.
Yeah.
Khytrov has a lot of power, a lot of pop. I think they're both exciting, and I think that ESPN next Friday night, a week from tonight, a good show.
You said Derevyanchenko world title shot as soon as possible. Like, so what the ETA on both of them? Fighting for a world title and fighting for Golovkin because he holds 3 of the 4. So when you say world title, you're basically saying Golovkin.
I would love to get Derevyanchenko in there with Golovkin.
ASAP.
What?
Like as soon as possible.
I mean, it's probably look. Golovkin's fighting.
Of course. Well, I don't mean like
probably 2017.
Okay.
I would like and not too late in the year.
Yeah.
And I think Khytrov's time frame for a title shot, and maybe Danny Jacobs also possibility.
Yeah.
Danny's from New York. Khytrov fights out of New York. Maybe 2017 also.
Okay.
Also, Billy Joe Saunders. Saunders.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see. Here's another guy that I'm going to get back in the ring soon, in August, September, but really deserves a title shot. Is Khytrov, who had that.
Oh yeah. He had a great performance versus Antoine Douglas.
Exactly. The performance against
Antoine Douglas.
No, it wasn't Antoine Douglas.
Yeah, it's Antoine Douglas who he KO'd, yeah.
Yeah, he KO'd, he's right. And Douglas was undefeated.
Kissed his trainer on the forehead and everything.
And Douglas had just done an agreement, a long-term agreement with Showtime. They were banking on Douglas to be, and I think Douglas still has an opportunity to be a very, very good middleweight.
23 years old.
I just think that he didn't realize what he had in front of him, and Khytrov is like a little tank. Yeah. And I would love to see Khytrov get an opportunity. Khytrov is ranked #1 in the WBO, so I would love for Khytrov to get an opportunity at Billy Joe Saunders.
That'd be a good fight. Yeah. You see that happening in the UK, of course, right? I mean,
that would have to happen.
That's the biggest market right now for boxing, isn't it? Is that safe to say?
The UK is smoking right now.
I'm not speaking out of turn by saying that. Okay, appreciate it, yeah.